Hey, what is going on, guys? Spikebeat here, bringing you some Titanfall 2 pre-alpha tech test right here. And this right here in the very beginning is me unlocking the alternator SMG. When it starts back up, I highly recommend, if you have the 500 points to spend on it, or if they make it to where we can level up to get to it, do it. This gun is awesome. And the reason I chose to do this as the background for my little review of the tech test so far is because this is without a doubt the best gameplay I have from the entire weekend. And I got this on Wednesday. I got in early. I got super lucky. So I was playing from Wednesday at 4 pretty much until last night at 9 o'clock. And I was going crazy. And this, like I said, I'm not going to spoil the score, but just watch. I'm really proud of it. One thing I do miss from the original Titanfall is having your your kills on Titans, like how many Titans you destroyed on the scoreboard. I don't know if that's included as part of kills. I'm not really sure. I'll figure that out for the real game. But yeah, let's get this thing started. I'm gonna try to go with things I love first, just because those are on top of my head. I know those super fast. They're really easy. Before I get started, I'm going to apologize because this is the second time I've done this. I'm really sorry if you can hear me like sniffling and stuff. My allergies are killing me today. And I moved the mic farther away. I'm trying to keep it to where it's not going to be annoying to anyone watching this. But let's kind of get into this thing first. First off, I love this game mode. Bounty Hunt is my favorite out of Pilot versus Pilot, Amped Hardpoint, which Amped Hardpoint was kind of fun. I wasn't a huge fan, because it was more of one of those where really I'm the only guy who wants to really play the objectives. So I'd sit in the back. I'd sit on the C or the A flag, amping it so we'd get enough points to compensate for the fact that my teammates couldn't kill the guys off the points. So I'd end up having a game to where I never saw an enemy, and it was really annoying. I didn't like it. Whereas I kind of like this game mode because you can basically, it's like a TDM where it's all about me just killing things. It's up to me to kill more things than the enemy and then my teammates. But I'm playing the objective at the same time. I'm being a slayer, and the objective is for me to be a slayer. I love that. And as you can see, this is my best gameplay of doing that. But okay, that's enough on that. I'm going through my list, and my list really sucks. Things that I love. The fact that this is a pre-alpha, which makes me really curious. Are they saying that this is not the final graphics, or are they just kind of saying pre-alpha like, we're not ready to call this a beta, we kind of want to cover ourselves in case you guys don't like it very much? Because I love it no matter what. But that's just kind of something I'm curious about, why they chose pre-alpha instead of beta. Yeah, that's just kind of one of those weird little things. Let's just get it out of the way. This is definitely, without a doubt, in my opinion, the best, like, netcoding, the best just way of managing players in all of FPS. This is smooth. If you haven't played a Titanfall game, do it. Even if you don't like the genre, if you don't really like the idea of Titans or anything, try it, because I will guarantee you that this is the best connect. You'll not at any point go, well, I can very easily blame lag on that, because you got killed because some guy just all of a sudden is behind a corner, but he somehow managed to shoot you, or his nade just magically appears at your feet when there was no throwing animation or anything. Stuff like that. You don't see it in this game because the netcoding just works. It's really good. Like, I'm not joking. This is probably I probably played more like 20 hours at least on this. I don't have any deaths that I will go, yep, that's lag. Never. So that's another praise. And I'm just trying to say all this stuff. I'm trying to say all this praise because I love the game. I don't want you to get the wrong idea when I'm critiquing it and saying things that I think need to be changed, because I love this game. I had a ton of fun. I had a really hard time when I started playing. Like, I walked in and I started playing in the middle of the afternoon the other day. I looked up and it was like 2 or 3 matches later, and I'm still playing. I did not even I was just literally setting it up to show my cousin what the game looked like, and it took me an hour and a half to get off. But now we're kind of the things I think need to be changed. In this game mode, in Bounty Hunt, I think that when the Bounty Titans drop, there needs to be some kind of change to where, let's just say there's 100 points for killing the big Titan. If I do, and this happened to me a ton, I do 90% of the work. I'm just sitting here and I'm wrecking this Titan. And then an enemy comes in, or a teammate even comes in, and fires one shot at this Titan and it kills him. They get all the points. I don't see any real reward from that, which I think is really stupid. I think that they should fix that. So say if I do 90% of the damage, I get 90 of the 100 points. But for being the last guy to put damage on it, you get something like, say, 50 points of just bonus. Now, of course, that can be scaled to whatever you want, but that's kind of what I see as being something that should change. Another thing that I think definitely needs to be addressed is the gun balance. Now, I really hope that Respawn handles this differently than Call of Duty normally does. And I reference Call of Duty because that is just simply the one thing that I know well. I know the gun stats really well. I like that stuff. But they take, and like right now, you can just watch it happen with the Vesper, VMB, and the Kuda. The three best submachine guns are constantly getting nerfed. And then they nerf them, and the guns suck. They all suck now. And now we have to buff everything back up. And oh no, we gotta nerf it because it's too powerful. Don't do that. The car and the R201, and I would say the alternator, are extremely... Actually, I would take the alternator out because the alternator does fit niche really well. The car and the R201 are super powerful. Pretty much, they will dominate you at any range you are at. Pretty much indefinitely. But that's one of those things where I don't want to see them nerf those. If they nerf anything on them, maybe give the R201 a little bit of recoil. A little bit. Not much. A tiny bit. But after that, take and buff everything else. Buff the L-Star, which was actually a pretty good LMG, but I feel like it's a little weird. It doesn't compete. You cannot compete with it. I think the reload time on it when you overheat it is way too long. But take the other guns and buff them, like the sniper rifles, because I found constantly, anytime I tried to use a sniper rifle, there was a guy sitting on the opposite side, like the farthest point on the map. We could see each other. He was sitting there with an R201 destroying me. So that's one thing I would love to see change. I would love to see the other guns in the game balanced. And I'm really curious to see some other guns too, because I am really curious how many other guns are going to be in this game. Going down this list, one thing that they already admitted that they know is kind of messed up is the party system. I would like to see that party system changed a little bit, made a little bit more easy to use. And side note, I don't know how you did it, guys, at Respawn, but you somehow made destroying a Titan that had an enemy in it even cooler. Because it's one of those things. I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to... Right here, I should have jumped out. But you managed to take destroying a Titan with a pilot in it cooler. And you managed to make this, like, melee attack on someone, not the execution melee, even cooler too. Which I don't know how you managed... I don't know how you thought to make those cooler. Because I thought they were pretty stinking awesome in the first Titanfall. And then in this one, they got even better, which is just flat out ridiculous to me. But the party system, definitely, that needs to be adjusted, changed to where it's a little bit more easier to use. But also, on top of that, a little bit easier to invite instead of having to go to like the PlayStation style menu in the game. You should definitely make it to where when you are playing with friends, so me and my two friends party up, at the end of the game, we still are in a party. Because that was one thing that after every game, I was playing with some friends one of the nights. Every game, we had to quit out, either reinvite them, and basically start over every game. Which got really annoying, especially because I got into a couple of lobbies where I was doing really well. And having to quit out of that just about broke my heart, because then I got stuck in the lobbies with guys who made me look like a horrible player. And I would like to say on this enemy team, as good as I did, I got really lucky. I was playing really well. These guys were not bad. These guys were actually really stinking good. But the party system definitely needs to be adjusted. Now, here is really my one complaint that is more of something that is actually broken. That is actually, in my opinion, something that can't be done. Something that in my 20 hours of gameplay, I never managed to actually have happen. I never managed to kill a pilot who was rodeoing a Titan. I never did it. I think I got one hit marker. And it was in this game. One hit marker on the guy. And that's it. I never got another one. So that's something that I would definitely like to see adjusted. I would like to see a bigger hitbox on the pilots when they're on the back of a Titan. Because it just seemed to me like that was your escape from danger, was just get on the back of a Titan and you're not going to get killed. I think I randomly one time got killed by a enemy Titan who shot like the molten ball from the Scorch Titan, and it caught me on fire because I was sitting on the back of a Titan who was on fire. I think that was it. That is the one time I can say I was killed while riding on a Titan. So that's something that I would like to see change. Now, these last 2 points, and I'm going to try to make this quick because I don't want to run out of time at the end here, are more of just things that I think should maybe be adjusted. Something that I think might be a cool feature. It might be something that would be nice to see, in my opinion. But if it's something that they have already looked at and gone, no, we don't really like that, I'm totally okay with that. I'd just like to know. But do we not have the shield regen anymore? Which that's honestly, it's something I really liked from Titanfall 1, was having the shield to where you could like on the Titan, how you see you have your main health bar is the big stuff, and then you have the little one on top, it's your shield. I don't remember in this game at any point having that go down, running away from danger, and having it go back up because I got out of danger. It seemed like pretty much once that went down, you're out of luck. You're not getting that back. Which is something I kind of missed, because I actually really liked that feature of having the shield regenerate to where you're kind of a little safer because of it. I'd like to see that a little bit more. Like, I like the damage, I like the way that works, but I do kind of miss having that shield regen. But if that's something that they looked at and went, yeah, we don't really want to do that again, I'm okay with that. I understand that. That makes sense to me. But that's just my opinion. I would love to hear Respawn's opinion on that. Kind of my last thing here is with the batteries, which I love. That it was an amazing... It's one of those features that you don't even think of, yet when you get it, you realize that this is just stinking awesome. But kind of with the batteries, I think it'd be really cool to have like battery drops, like have it to where like constantly throughout a match, batteries are just dropping. Maybe not a lot, like maybe one a minute or something, but to where you have the chance to get a battery at any given point, that it's not just something to where you are stuck waiting for someone to rodeo a Titan and die, or waiting for that one teammate running around with a battery on his back the entire game to, dude, hop on my back and give me that battery. But guys, that is my opinion of this whole entire tech test. I absolutely loved it. It's amazing. If you did not play it this weekend, play it next weekend. I will try to be on a ton, but I'm starting college on Wednesday this week. So if you liked the video, be sure to drop a like down there, comment, let me know what you thought, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, guys. By the way, I'm super proud of this 32 kill gameplay.